Hi everyone, I'm so happy to see you're back to watch my videos about how to start, grow, and build your businesses. So my name is Wanda and I want to continue to talk about China and how you can prepare for your trip, how to choose the right flight for you, and how to do your visa booking. So stay up to the end of the video to see the simple process of how to do this. So in the first part of the video, we talked about your why. So by now you already know why you want to travel to China, whether it's for business, for school, or for vacation. In this video, I'll be talking about when you're traveling for business, because that's how I went and this is my way, and I want you to tell me what your way would be. So when you're preparing, you need a to-do list, okay? So the to-do list is going to be very simple. It's going to have the things you're supposed to carry, and the first thing is your passport, your visa, your clothes. You need, nothing is too small. So you need to say, I want to carry the blue jeans, I want to carry some comfortable shoes. Make sure when you're traveling, you have comfortable shoes. So that whole to-do list is going to be guided by the things you want to carry. The things to consider when preparing is the weather in China, what you're going to do. So a few tips: get some business cards, get the right clothes depending on the weather, and a friend will be ChatGPT. It can help you to do a nice to-do list. I use Apple's Notepad to write everything that I need to do, and then I'll cross out everything that I've already done. So that is the simple way to have a travel checklist. Now let's go to booking your flight. So when you're booking your flight, you need to consider a few things. I said that in the previous video, I talked about where you want to pass. For me, I wanted to pass through Dubai, so I used Emirates. Emirates will allow you to stop in Dubai and have some extra days there at no extra cost. That is to mean that you will not pay an extra flight fee to stop in that country. So some of the airlines I see going there are Ethiopian Airlines, Kenya Airways, Emirates, France Air, yeah? So when you use Ethiopian Airlines, it will have to go to Ethiopia first, then go to China, because every flight has to pass through its mother country. A company like Kenya Airways will pass through Thailand, Bangkok, and you're going to stay in the aircraft for like 1.5 hours inside the aircraft, waiting for it to proceed to China. So it will pick more passengers and then you proceed. So from Kenya to Bangkok, you stay in the aircraft, then you proceed, okay? So you need to be very aware of which aircraft you want to use. The reason why I used Emirates is because, again, I wanted to stop in Dubai to do more business. That's why I recommend Emirates, to do more business and also to, meet my family, because some of them are there, okay? So the other one is Air France, where you can stop in Paris and you visit a few places and then you proceed to China, okay? So now that you've already chosen the flight you want to have, do not book your ticket yet, because you need to get a visa. You need to know whether you're accepted or rejected. You'll probably be accepted when you say, Mnoma. So China is going to accept you. So these are some of the things that you need to consider when getting your visa. So let's dive in to the visa application process. So the first thing you need to do is to choose the visa type. Remember, you already know why you're traveling. Are you going for business, for study, or for vacation, like to visit? So you need to choose the right type of visa. In this case, we are going to be choosing the business visa, which is class M. The first thing you do now, when you have chosen which visa type, you go online to the Chinese website. We are going to put it here, the online application process. So you go there and do the application. This is where I recommend that if you're a first-timer, you need to use an agent. Even if you're not a first-timer, because it takes a lot of your time, you just give the details to an agent and they proceed to do it for you. So your agent is going to be able to advise you which documents you need. For example, you need an invitation letter from the Chinese company you're going to see. You will need details of who is going to host you. For example, if there's a next of kin, they always require that it be a person who is already in China. So when I was doing my process, I did a whole video because I thought, oh, nitaenda nimaliziwe. So I got there and those guys looked at me and they were like, what are these things you have here? You have 2 papers. Are we a joke to you? Can you go back and check online? They even gave me a paper and told me, these are all the things we need you to fill out. And also they told me, you cannot say you're going for a whole month. You cannot go to the entire Canton Fair. So we need you to narrow down which phase you're going to. So again, if you're going for the Canton Fair, you need to know, am I going for electronics? Am I going for beauty? Am I going for machinery and all those things, so that you know which phase you want to focus on. Remember again, it is very, very big. You have over 30,000 exhibitors. Hauwezi wamaliza. So you need to narrow down which time you're going to visit. Okay, back to the visa application process. So now you've gone to the agent, they've helped you to fill out the form. So now you're checking online. Oh, one more thing, you need a passport photo. You go to a studio and you tell them, I need photos for the Chinese embassy. They know the dimensions. So I just went up Otao, Moi Avenue, nikawambia, I need a passport photo for the Chinese embassy. The same way when you're doing for America, unasamanga ni a DV, so that they know the dimensions to use when they're taking that photo. And they charge like what, 200 bob? Yeah. So you go, when you finish your application process, you're going to go to Chancery building. Niliimiss mara 3. Imejificha, but it's very, very, ukipanda na Kenyatta Avenue is just there on your left hand side. I'll show. I actually went around, nikaenda DOD, I came back, aki, it was so stressful, but now I'll show you in the video so that you don't have to. Hautapotea. So anyway, now you've been told to submit your passport. So you go with all those documents and yeah, then you pay the visa application fee. You pay to them now. So I have my invoice here and I was charged 15,104. Why? Because nilifanya na mbio sana. So I chose express fee na service express fee. So I was charged 15,000, but the visa fee is 3,000. Visa express fee is 3,700. Then the service fee is 4,000 and the service express, and then the total, then VAT, it came to around 15,104, and I got my visa within 4 days. Because this is 16th April, I got it on 22nd because I needed to travel on 24th. So yeah, it's as easy as that. You get your visa and now you can proceed to go to China. Yay! So thank you for staying up to the end of the video. I hope you learned something about preparing for your trip to China, booking your flight, and the process to do your visa. If you have any more questions or you would like to call me directly to ask me anything, you can call me. I will leave my number here and we can help you to start your process to be able to travel to China. And remember, even if you don't want to travel, we are able to travel on your behalf, check quality for you, buy for you things, and then ultimately ship for you. So in the next video, let's talk about getting connected. That is getting your SIM card, getting your eSIM, and all the things you will need when you're on board the flight and when you land in China. Stay tuned. Bye.